Should I move on or ask to be official? Only ask if you are willing to walk away if he says he doesn't want you to be his GF. I saw in comments that he's an doc. Yes, they are busy, and yes, they sometimes have to cancel plans on short notice. But yes, they are still capable of making a relationship official if they want to. He doesn't seem to want to, in spite of all the time he spends with you. If you truly want to formalize this, which is completely understandable at this point, I'd be very clear about it and be willing to walk away if you're not getting what you need and want from him. Don't waste years of your life hoping he'll eventually be ready to put a label on things. I hate to say this, but take it from someone who used to get stuck in perpetual situationships. He's keeping his options open because he likes you, but isn't sure if he likes you enough to make a commitment. Asking him will be nerve-wracking, of course, but if he breaks things off, he clearly wasn't intending on ever making things serious with you. A job may be a cause for concern in maintaining a relationship, but if I really wanted to be with someone, I'd make the commitment, have a discussion about how to make things work, or even find a more convenient job. Are you guys exclusive? A job isn't going to keep a man from having a relationship that is official. What kind of doctor is he? Surgeon? Move on and find someone else that wants to call you his girlfriend, wife, partner. As someone who has been in a similar situation, if they say they don't want a relationship, just walk away. If they felt the same way about you that you feel about them, they would want the same thing. 5 months is a pretty long amount of time to be dating someone but not yet be official, and after all that time they still are unsure about being in a relationship. Chances are they won't want one at all. Had the same thing happen to me. We talked for 3 months and acted like boyfriend and girlfriend but weren't official. He was always busy with his job and still is. That is one reason he didn't want to be in a relationship. Another reason is because he never had a girlfriend before me and was used to being alone. However, I let him know that if he didn't want to have a relationship with me, that he should stop wasting my time so I can find someone else. He ended up asking me to be his girlfriend the next day. Just ask. If you're too afraid to ask, then you already know the answer, right? I would do both. I would tell him that you're looking for a relationship. You gave him 5 months to decide if he wants to be in one. He decided he doesn't, and that you have no choice now but to look elsewhere. When faced with the choice of admitting that he's in a relationship or losing you, we'll see what he decides. And frankly, you'll learn a lot about him by what he decides. He's not the first guy in the world to have a partner and a job. Sounds like an excuse to be able to see other people to me. He's already told you he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. Believe him and move on. Had a similar experience in my younger days. We were together and I had a small child. He would say sometimes we had a future and then say things like, I think I want to travel. Or IDK about a ready-made family. I don't feel ready. After 5 years. I started at 23, so when I was 28 and he was 8 years older, I had enough. I said, are we moving forward or not? He said, you keep bringing marriage up. I said, 5 years, what are we doing? He said, no. I really thought he had commitment issues. He married a year later. He had excuses when it came to me. I guess I supplied what he needed until he found the right women. I wished I hadn't stayed with a gray zone for so many years. I hope it works out for you. What's his job? Lots of players use job commitment to cover involvement in other relationships. Even if he is. It's what he's been telling you from the start. question you need to ask yourself: are you willing to continue under current conditions with possibility it will never become what you want? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Go for it. I think Op already has her answer and he's been telling her all along. Nonetheless, she should state quite clearly what she wants and give him the opportunity again to say what he wants, though he's said and shown it, since she needs to know conclusively. And then she needs to go find someone who never makes her guess. He tells me he doesn't want a relationship. RN, treat him like an adult and listen to his words. I appreciate your honesty. Good luck in all your future endeavors. Hit the bricks, sis. He's using you. He's getting all the benefits of a wife with none of the commitment. The most important thing in a relationship is clear communication. So if you're already afraid to vocalize what you want and how you feel, you might not be ready to be in a relationship with this guy. You should explain to him your side and lay out what being in a relationship would mean for you and him. But I gotta ask, why are you so afraid to lose him just because you're expressing how you feel and what you want? If he doesn't make you feel safe, you gotta wonder why you feeling a certain way. As a dude who used to pull this kind of crap and now have daughters, confront the issue, and if he won't make it official, kick his butt the curb. You can give him a bit to decide if you want. Couple days. But move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea. If you want something from him, ask. But be aware that you're not owed anything and that he is free to say no and walk away. Decide what your boundaries are for a healthy relationship and make them known. If he disagrees, then move on and find someone who accepts them. Tell him that some old dude wants him to know he's being an idiot. Life is short. Stop making excuses and live. I was in the military in my youth. I dated several women during my enlistment but would never commit because the job was just too unpredictable, and, on my own, decided that the life would be too much them. It took meeting the woman who would become my wife to learn that it was never my place to make decisions for them. Never. It's not his place either. If you are okay with his hours, the nature of his on-call responsibilities and his dedication to his work, that's your call in, not his. Explain that to him in no uncertain terms. If, however, you think you can change him and that you want him to sacrifice his career goals for you, leave him now. Just do it. Tell him what you need in life and let him know that you want more. He'll understand and you'll break up as good friends with good memories intact. Definitely ask. If he doesn't want to commit, be strong enough to walk away. Take care of your own needs. If he doesn't want to make what you have official and you've expressed it's what you want, then you are on different pages. Please don't waste your time trying to convince somebody they should be your boyfriend. There are plenty of men out there that would treat you with love, affection and enough respect to call you his girlfriend. TBH, sounds like he's getting his cake and eating it too.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.